Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jedi270 from Airsoft RX, and what we're looking at this evening is the Special Ops Edition Reflex sight by AIM Sports. You can find this at our website, www.airsoftrx.com, and this sight is sold for about $49.95, I believe, and that makes it eligible for free shipping. Now, one of the things that I really like about this sight is its construction. For $49.95, it's really nice. And after a while of being around these things, and most of you out there in Airsoft know what I'm talking about, you can actually feel the texture of an item to tell whether or not it's a high quality anodized piece. And this exactly is. Now, one of the cool things that I really love about this, there's several different things. One, and first and foremost, is its size. It's probably about 2.5 to 3 inches in length and probably about 1.5 inches or 1.75 inches wide. And if you can notice, there's a little bit of gap right here, and there's a spring underneath there which keeps this thing riding smooth. It's a real tight spring, so you're not going to be able to depress it with your hand, but which makes me think that this could work very well on a low caliber real steel weapon. It's got the laser etched Special Ops Edition there on the side, AIM Sports on this side, and this I could do without, but that's okay. There's also a Warfare Edition, and the difference between the two is another thing that I like about it, and that is back here on the back you have a switch with 4 separate reticles. Right here we're looking at the biohazard reticle, the 3-dot, which really puts me in mind of the Predator type stuff, and then you've got 4 arrows converging on the inside and a single dot. The parallax on here is next to none, but there is ghosting on this, like in the green color. On the upper setting there are 3 different brightness levels on this sight, but you know, other high quality sights that cost $20 to $30 more will start ghosting on the lower levels, so that's a plus for this one. I think it's a big pro. Now, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the inside, and this is glass, it's not that cheap plastic. This is a tinted on this side and a gold low glare on this side, but there is a little bit of reflection. You're picking up the camera light there. The best thing about it, another thing I like, is when you're looking at it from the business end. You're the bad guy and you're getting ready to catch one. If you're looking directly in, unlike some EOTech clones where you can see the red or the green dot light, you don't see anything in here until the weapon is tilted down to about that level, and only for a brief second or two do you see it. And that's a real big plus. Another thing that I really like about it is the battery that goes in it is one of the large watch type cell batteries. They're very widely found at Walmart, Target, anywhere that sells that type of thing. They're relatively cheap to run. It's very lightweight and it's very small. So let's take a look and see what it looks like on the gun. Okay, here we go. We have it on the KWA Umarex MP7 gas blowback SMG, and as you can tell, it doesn't overpower the gun. I've had my XPS on this one. The XPS is probably one of the smallest of the EOTech sights. I'm a huge fan of EOTechs. I'm not a big fan of the ACOGs because I don't do a lot of, I don't consider these guns to be precision enough anyway to use it. And it's easier for me with a reflex sight or a hollow sight. I can keep both eyes open, watch everything that's going on around me, and know that my round's going to hit where I put it. And that's what I love about reflex and hollow sights. But this is the other thing that I really like about this. Coming in, I mean, I haven't weighed this, but it is way under 1/4 pound. It's extremely light. It doesn't add any weight to your weapon whatsoever, and you can tell that it just looks really good on there. It's kind of smallish, and then when you come down on it and you start to come down on your sights, you can pick up on it really fast. It's a both eyes open type deal, and it's awesome. So on this dial you'll see G for green. Anything beyond that will turn on the green. You'll have an R on this side. If that R or that G is over that dot and any number corresponding, that's when the sight is on. Right now we're running the green biohazard, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, especially with that glare from the flash. Probably not, and I apologize for that. But basically, it's a lot like the EOTech. It does appear to be smaller than what it actually is on the camera. Guys, for $49.95, you absolutely cannot beat this Gunsight. It's very high quality, it's very well made, it's very economical to run, and on top of that, you can still co-witness your iron sights through the glass, and it's just incredible. For $49.95 and free shipping, you can't beat it. So head on over to AirsoftRx.com and pick yours up today. So if you're running an MP7, an MP9, or even a CQBR M4, or any of the MP series guns, this thing is just going to look absolutely awesome. If you have a rail gun, like a 1911 race gun with a Riz rail on top of it, it works well there too. And if you don't have a Riz rail for the top of your gun, just shop around on the Riz rail section of RX and pick one up, because we have those as well. We thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.